I'm going to teach you guys how to play a D major. It's actually quite tricky, and almost every student I've ever taught messes it up for a couple of reasons. Let me go and demonstrate first the chord, and then I'm going to show you why you might be messing it up or why it might be difficult compared to some of the other chords. Or if you're not using a pick yet. So, some of the intricacies of the D. Let's get into it. First thing you want to know is to play open chords effectively, you got to get a claw going. If you're right-handed with a right-handed guitar, that's your left hand doing that. So that claw, think liar, liar, right? Jim Carrey. Maybe I'm dating myself. You want to put your first finger, your index finger, on the G string 2nd fret. Right there on the tip. You can even see the grooves. It's right there on the tip. Okay? You know what? Let me back up. I actually recommend that you cradle the neck. Okay? If you want to start and you're playing all your chords with the thumb on the back, that's okay too. If that's the way you've been doing it, go ahead and keep doing it that way. It's fine. For bonus points, try to cradle the back of the neck between your thumb and index finger, and play your first finger, your index finger, on the G string 2nd fret, right on the fingertip. It's going to hurt. Sorry. And then play your third finger, your ring finger here, while that's still there, right there on the B string 3rd fret. Let's do a quick check on both of those. Make sure they sound nice and clear. If they do, we can go and move on. There's an open D in there. Open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, and then this is where everyone messes up. Place your middle finger, your 2nd finger, on the 2nd fret of the high E string. That is where everyone usually hits this part. Something like that is very common. And that's because you're not keeping your fingers nice and arched because you're probably in pain. It is what it is. See, so I just lifted them up, got that finger off of that string. Him. Okay? And sometimes you actually need to physically pick him up and place him over a little bit. Get him a little bit more strategically placed. Okay? And if that doesn't do it, it might be simply a pressure here. Make sure you're pressing down firmly. Not so firm that it's killing your fingers, but that you're getting a nice note, and no harder than that. For everything you're ever going to fret just as hard as you need to without overdoing it, or else you'll exhaust yourself. That's not the way to play guitar, I promise. Okay, so the D major, right? We're lifting that off. We're making sure that that note is being played, and we're pressed down firmly. This finger is out of the way. Another pro tip is keep your nails short. Actually, just trim mine today. If you're still struggling, it might be a nails issue. So, one note at a time. Open D, that's the easy one. 2nd fret G. And by the way, if you're hearing something like that, like a buzz or a mute, that one for sure is a problem. That means you're not pressing down hard enough. Okay? And then B string, 3rd fret, and then high E string of the 2nd fret. You can play that open D, by the way, as an extra bonus tip, because the note of A is actually in your chord. However, it's best to play the D string down, because the D, the note of D, that low D, is your root note, your bass note. So that's the foundation of the whole chord. So it'll sound better if you play from the D string down. Bonus tip, if you're really comfortable with that and you finally got it, I'm going to give you a little secret. If you put your thumb here on that low E, now you can go crazy. You've brought in the A probably, that's fine, like I said, but now you have freedom. Right? And you can get a little crazier and wild if you do that thumb. I've got videos and content on that. But that's the D major chord, you guys, and that is how it's played. Enjoy.